everybody, Jason of New Year's Revolution car for an out and about that we haven't done in a while. Yes, I know, I shaved the mohawk off. I don't know, you know, if all of you could see the top of my head, I don't know in what scenario you'd see the top of my head, but if you could see the top of my head, there's a bald spot. And oh man, I am hyper fixated on that thing. So even with the mohawk, there's like, the mohawk goes to a certain point of the head, then the baldness happens, then the mohawk continues. So it just, you know, it's less noticeable with, I think I just spit something out of my mouth. It's less noticeable with a real short, like shaved head. But as the hair starts to grow in, it's very noticeable. So, you know, last night the hair like was coming down my neck a little, like it was filling in. And it's really hard. I do the mohawk myself with clippers and then a razor and stuff. And it's getting harder and harder to like make it even. So I just shaved it off last night. I like it. I like bald. And now that I've put a few pounds back on, I don't look like, you know, I just got off my deathbed. I like it. I think Triple H looks good with, you know, the bald head and the thick beard. You know, my fantasy rock star long hair days, I guess, has come to an end, and I never ever got it to where I wanted it. You saw a little bit of it on the channel years ago, you know, but I just never let it go further, and I never got it to, like, you know, long hair, rock star hair. My kids are growing their hair super long, and that's going to look awesome on them, but I'll just live vicariously through them, as we all do with our children's. What are we doing today? I don't have to work until 1, and I'm trying to, I hate how, like, it looks like my steering wheel is shaking madly, but it's not. It's not at all. I mean, this is a brand new truck. It's just I don't know, this phone doesn't have like the best, you know, anti-shake or whatever it's called. I'm sure it's called anti-shake, but I don't know. So now I'm at this weird angle. I don't want you to look at my, oh, that ain't gonna work. I guess that's a little better. All right, so we're gonna, yeah, I don't have to work till 1. And we're just gonna go run some errands. And we're going to go to Best Buy for possibly the last time. There's just a fun cult classic movie that came out, Tuesday. And I want it. And I hope it's not $32.99, but even if it is, I'm gonna get it. I've always loved this movie. It is a USA, you know, up all night / Sunday afternoon, Commander USA with the grandparents and in the family room. It is one of those movies. I remember watching it with my grandparents. I don't remember like sitting down there and watching the whole thing, but I remember, you know, clips of it, watching it. It was a Sunday afternoon horror movie that was on USA with my grandparents. I remember a very specific lighter scene. So you'll hopefully they have it. I think they do. But as we've said before, Best Buy is getting out of the physical media business as early as January 2024. Maybe as late as December 2024. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it'll be sooner than later. I think some stores have already taken physical media out of their stores. So I don't know if we're going to buy a movie for the last time at Best Buy, but we'll use that as clickbait, right? Sure we will. Great response to the return of the Power Hour. Thank you all for a lot of views overnight on that. We have gotten 100 new subscribers in 28 days. We're almost at 4,050, and we just did 4,000 like a week ago. So that's awesome. I don't know. I have a feeling that more subscribers leads to more subscribers in the YouTube world. you know, if you know what I mean, like maybe more subscribers exposes videos to more people, or I don't know, but you know, we haven't gained subscribers this fast at any other level, you know, at 1,000, at 2,000, we haven't gotten subscribers this fast before. So my goodness, if I can keep up 100 a month, then we're hitting 5,000 by October, by a year from now, which is crazy, but crazy good. So yeah, the response to a very special Power Hour, a very delicate Power Hour, where we talked about some pretty intense things. And that's the kind of stuff that I want to talk about. It's therapeutic for me. It's therapeutic. So you got to get the questions in. You know, we have enough for a few more episodes, thanks to Upstate Johnny, Lisa E. There is a question through the there's two sets of questions through the Facebook, so I'll pull those, and then we'll include those. So we've got questions, but we need you to get your questions in. Multiple ways to do it. I am back on the Facebook, Jason Knupp, of course. So just go there and message me or whatever. TN80rquestions@gmail.com and jasonnup76@gmail.com. Lots and lots of ways to send the questions. And last year I feel so bad because at Christmas time, the Fighting Campbell brothers, the first ever inductions into the celebrity wing of the New 80s Revolution Hall of Fame, Bobby and Tommy Campbell, they sent in an awesome video question where you just totally, you watch that video and now you know who the Campbell brothers are and how awesome they are. And their you know, awesome New York accent and just their just badassness. Yeah. And I never did it. Power Hour died. Horrible. And it was a good question about Christmas lights and things like that. Do I call them white or do I call them clear? And I don't know how to. I gotta like think about that. I don't know what I call them. I think I call them clear, because there are white lights that you put on your tree. They're white. Those are clear, right? But maybe sometimes in the heat of the moment you call them white. I don't know. I sneezed on the channel. All right, so we're gonna go buy a few things for the household, buy some things for me. We're gonna go to another warehouse store. Liam is sick, unfortunately. Not as bad as usual. No, none of the night terrors, which is awful. He did throw up, of course. He throws up every time he's sick. No big fever, but he's working it. He's milking it, man, because he knows it's, you know, with me, it's his ticket out of school. Any responsibility whatsoever. I just cater that to that kid. Any whim he has, any need, any thought. Hey, Dad, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Can you go get me McDonald's? Well, I don't know, man. There's only like one 24-hour McDonald's left in the county, and it's like 45 minutes away. But yeah, let's go get you McDonald's at 2 a.m. Oh, and I was sleeping, but I'm up. That's just me and my boys. But the 7-year-old doesn't work that as much. Finley doesn't work that as much. Liam works it. I'm sure Finley will work it as he gets older, but Liam works the heck out of it. All right, because we're headed there first, I think we'll do the warehouse store first. Oh yeah, he's sick, so he's used up all the Kleenex and then moved on to the toilet paper. That kid just sits there on the couch just with tissue stuffed up his nose when he's sick. It's very off-putting. And then guess what I find? And that's the couch I sleep on, by the way. And guess what I find curled up in my blanket at nighttime? Tissue. Liam tissue. Yeah. All right, let's go there. Let's buy some paper products. There's some exciting stuff on the channel, paper products. I'll show you around our BJs Wholesale Club. And then we're gonna go to Best Buy and we're gonna buy our last movie ever from Best Buy. Last movie ever. When we come back. All right, we're Not Best Buy, not yet. We're headed into BJ's Wholesale Club to buy unusually large amounts of paper product. Let's go before this person hits me. I don't know, you guys have places like this. This is like a Costco type of deal. I don't know if you can hear me, it's kind of loud in here. But, yeah, this is massive. And, let's go find the paper product. Well, these are cool. These are amazing. Those are $159, but still pretty awesome. I like that a lot. We need this. We need this. And we need this. All right, a cart full of paper products. And now we're gonna go pay, you know, crazy prices for paper products. And then we're going to Best Buy to have fun. All right, $51 for tissue, toilet paper, and paper towel. You know, I think if I was single, gosh, you know, I do want to do a video, but I don't want to do a video on things I would do if I was single. I kind of do want to make that video because I've got a lot to say about that, because there's been a lot of thought about that, which I think we'll answer on the Power Hour. But I almost have maybe I will do a show, because there are things that would permanently go away when I'm single. Okay, that's right, when I'm single. A lot of things would go away. I mean, there's one giant thing that would go away, but a lot of things would go away. A lot of things. And I think Kleenex would go away. Kleenex would go away. It really would. I would never, ever, ever buy Kleenex again. I just don't have a need for Kleenex. So where is your Kleenex in your house? It's in your bathroom. What is 3 feet from the Kleenex? Toilet paper. And it feels exactly the same as Kleenex. So, you know, I don't really blow my nose. That's not something that I often ever do. I don't like to. It's gross, and I don't ever really need to. But if I did, I'd grab toilet paper. You know, but I've been buying Kleenex for 18 years, 20 years, 20 plus years, 23 years I've been buying Kleenex. I would never buy Kleenex again when I'm single. We're going to Best Buy. All right, let's go and see what they got at the Best Buy. Oh, that's a tree. At the Best Buy. Yeah, this is what we're down to. One little section, and you'll see it when I see it. You will see it when I see it. God, how disappointing. It's not here. It's not here. It's not here. What a surprise. It's not here. How frustrating. How frustrating. Goodbye, Best Buy. You are the drizzling. I was wrong. It's in another section. The blob is here. I take it back, Best Buy. You're not the drizzling dookies. Am I going to get the Steelbook, or am I going to get the 4K? Or the regular? No, I'm not. Yes, no need for a Steelbook. The Blob. Love it. The 1988 version with Shawnee Smith. I'm buying it. Well, what do you know? I was very critical of Best Buy, and they actually had The Blob on 4K for $29.99. But I love this movie. And I like the original too, from like the 50s, I think. But this was a Commander USA Sunday afternoon movie often. I do remember watching it with my grandparents in their home on a beautiful Sunday. So now it's mine, and maybe it's the last movie I'll ever buy from Blockbuster. Yes, it is certainly the last movie I'll ever buy from Blockbuster. They did have that Haunted Mansion that I wanted the kids to see, but it was $27. I didn't buy it. We're gonna watch Paranorman tonight. We watch the same Halloween movies every year. Come on, lady, across the street. Yeah, give me the wave. You're welcome. We watch the same Halloween movies every year, and we watch the Addams Family, live action. We watch the Addams Family cartoons. We watch the what's the one? Hotel Transylvania. All of those. We watched the Curious George Halloween special, which we love, and we've been watching that since the children were wee children, and I love that. We've added Beetlejuice, but we haven't this year because, it's what, the 18th? The house has just been upside down all year. Me getting sick in March, and then the ongoing, marital issues has just kind of ruined things. So we've only watched Addams Family 1 and 2 this year. It's awful. But I think tonight we're all in a decent place enough to watch Paranorman. I don't know anything about it. I've never seen it. I know it's older. I think it's like 10 years old or longer. That's on streaming. We'll watch some Paranorman, see how that is. And hopefully we can, at least put a Band-Aid on some things throughout November and December, because we actually start our Christmas in 13 days. Halloween night, we put up our Christmas tree. And then the whole house is decorated by at least 3-4 days later. And the mood in the house is just not, the mood between the parents is just not there. And that's awful for the kids, but I don't know. So, that's that. That's all I'm going to do today. There's your video for the day. Your daily, as they say on the streets. I'm headed to the dealership that I bought my truck at, because there's some squeaking underneath the truck. Some I don't know, it's not grinding, it's just like a high-pitched noise underneath the vehicle. So I don't even know if I have a warranty or anything. So I'm going to drive it over there and ask them about it. Also, my inspection is up in a few days. So I don't know if they do inspections. I don't know. I don't like all these rules, because it's never just an easy process. Like when I was a kid, my grandpa worked in the automotive business. He was, when you work in the car industry, all the car guys. And so I always paid $20 cash money for an inspection, and the sticker would be on my car within 9 seconds, and I'd be out of there. So I was never really getting my cars inspected, because it was just a deal that we had, friends of the business. And so now when you go get your car inspected, they got to hook it all kinds up to electronic measurement device thingies. But the problem is, and this is the problem with like all industries, I just inspect my car. I'm sorry that it's a waste of your time. I'm sorry that it's only, $7 or whatever to inspect my car. I'm sorry that your guys aren't making hundreds of dollars off an inspection or an oil change. I'm sorry about that. But do you always have to come back and say that there's something else wrong with the car? Do you always have to suggest something to me? That's why I don't like getting an oil change. Because, the recommended service on your car here says you could use a new Hazaflam, and, you got to check the specs of the girders, and we could do that right now for you for $399. No. You know what I'm going to do with this vehicle? I'm going to drive it to death until it dies, and then I'm going to go get another one. And that's it. I don't want to, I'm not fixing anything unless something falls off or just the car doesn't start. Then I'll fix it. But just stop it. Stop it with all your upsells and your garbage. And you know what it is? It's not their fault. I get that entirely. It's the idiots that run the company. It's the fat CEOs that are sitting by their pool with a cigar that think that we want this. You got to upsell. You got to sell the heck out of stuff. Don't give them a regular oil change. They need the $79.99 oil change, or else their car's going to break down as soon as it leaves the lot. You got to tell them that. If it's an old lady, take advantage of her. You get what they know that, and I just hate that. I hate that. There I am. This is the place. I hate it, and I hate it so much that I don't even do stuff that I probably should do because I hate it so much. I hate the upsell world. All right, so I'm at the dealership. We'll see how this goes. Do I even have a place to park here at the dealership? I don't know. Where do you park at a dealership? There's cars everywhere. I guess here. I guess oh, that car's crooked. I can't park. You idiot. Crooked Parker. All right, I gotta go. So that's the live, or that's the show for the day. We will be back tomorrow. Of course we'll be back tomorrow. That's what we do. We come back tomorrow and we do it again. And I'm continuing to look for a parking spot. So I'll see you later. Good night now.